No fancy editing today as I have no time, so here are my pre-lab results. The 1000 in delay stands for 1000 milliseconds. Digital write sets a digital pin to high or low, while analog write writes a single signal added duty cycle to emulate the ability of an analog signal to be between high and low. So it's just on and off for certain periods. I showed my understanding of that while I was planning that out. So a 25% duty cycle, if this is one period, then that is 25% of that period of it being on. So that going would make the LED appear to be about 25% brightness because it's only on for 25% of the time. Then pins 2, 4, 7, 8, 12, and 13 are used for digital write. 3, 6, 5, 9, 10, and 11 are PWM pins and used for analog write. Analog write is on a scale of 0 to 1024, and PWM frequency of the Uno is 490 Hz. Pin 5 and 6 are 980 though. So here is my blink faster code. It has the delay length variable, and I set it to blink at half a second, so it does indeed blink at half a second rather than a full second. Then if I go over here, go to the fade, and by changing the fade amount, I'm changing the duty cycle. And so if I set that up, then that fade amount is very, very slow. And also really helps when I use the proper pen. There we go. Yeah, very slow on that one, and I increase it by setting that to like about 10. And then there it goes, much faster. And then if I go down here to my manual fade, so my manual fade, I did it by setting the initial state to low after I set my pins to output, and I did a serial begin just so I could monitor my duty cycle value as I set it. And then I set up for loops to fade up, had a blink set up after the first for loop, then a fade down, and a blink set up after the fade down, and that is all in the void loop, so that will continuously run, and you can edit the time it takes to fade by editing these for loops. And right here is the duty cycle, where, as you can see right here, delay microseconds, you have 2000 microseconds, making that a 2 millisecond delay, and times x making that the duty cycle. So if you change that, it should make it fade faster or slower. So here it is in action. And I gotta put it back in the right pin. So there it is out of pin 13. It's quite fast, but it works. So that's a fade off, blink, blink, fade on, blink, blink.